Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line? You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Hello, welcome back folks, Rob here. Gonna be hopping on to some more Kart World. Feel like it's been a little while. A couple weeks I think. Maybe a little more than a couple weeks. But yeah, Kart World, Switch 2. There's a new update. I feel like I should check what version we're on. I think it should be 1.5. Because there's a patch that I think it's out now. Let me check real quick. Let's see what version it's on. Yeah, it's on 1.4, so let me see if I can do an update here. 1.4.1, it should be 1.5.0. Not sure it's even... Okay, there you go. Download complete. That was a quick one. Restart software. Install. Wonder why I didn't alerts when I booted it up. Maybe it takes a bit for the system to pick up. Hopping on a little late tonight, but it's okay. Had to prepare some things. Get some things done. I actually did some Animal Crossing. Checked in, do my dailies, and now we're back on. Although I won't possibly hop back onto Animal Crossing until tomorrow. No promises though. Maybe tomorrow. Or maybe not. Anyways, let's do some Kart then. So I think the I'll probably link the post, the official post, to the official page. They just tweeted it out like 20 minutes ago. So 1.5 that we saw in the corner, and I think it's just online and local. Yeah, it's online, local, wireless play, and I think it's they added teams to the knockout mode. So let's see if we can join in to knockout, because I haven't done knockout for a long while. I must have done. Oh my gosh, forgot that I unlocked Contour. I've yet to practice with some of the new unlocks. So is it just Contour that I unlocked? I thought I had another character, right? So we got most of the characters unlocked already. I think there's a few more. If you scroll to the last page, there might be more. Yeah, there's another page here. Yeah, there's quite a few characters left. Didn't realize I can actually scroll from start and go back. Oh, it just auto-selected because of the time when you queue up. I guess we're playing as Wario. Wario Wednesday. So another game I had on my mind is Wario World, but maybe I'll say that for a good day to hop on. Using the Wii U Pro Controller tonight. Connected via an adapter. If it do. Oh, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do here. The game auto-selected for me, so maybe I'll hope for Wario's weight to carry me on. Ooh, just stole the guy's mushroom somehow. Get a double. The thing is with this game is that you don't really get much benefit for doing multiple tricks. I feel like players should be rewarded for doing multiple tricks in a single jump. But I don't know. Maybe the limitations just allow for a little more balance until they can test out the ability. So who knows? Maybe in the future they could play it. Even though Fast Penguin, the other racing game, has it already built in to their game. Well, I had a gold shroom. I didn't get to use it all the way. I don't know why you're trying to crush me, man. Go over there. Oh gosh, where we go? So now, in this entry, you get pushed to the side rather than getting crushed. Man, I gotta cross. Okay, we're good. So now we gotta be 16th, top 16th to get to the next area. If you don't make it to the finale, it's okay. Could have crossed in the center there, but I want to get some doubles here. Also just cut through here. Shy guy snowboard. Wow, it's in third. Oh. Yeah. Those coins. My gosh. The person in front of me. 10 coins is okay. The max you can get is 20 for top speed. Hudson, at first right now? Oh, I was hoping to get the crown. So we can't even do flips in this. Can we? I don't know. Oh, we can. It's been a while. So I feel like we should get like a big boost for doing like at least 3 tricks in the air. Oh boy. Come on. Golden shroom. Oh, up the cable. Oh, I wanted to go up there. I don't know what it is. I think it's maybe it's the R button on my controller, the Wii U Pro controller, that's like starting to wear out. Whereas I'm pretty sure I could land a trick, but for some reason it doesn't pop out. I don't know. Sometimes though, sometimes. Like it pops out now, but in certain situations where it's like a small leap. Oh my gosh. Small leap and I try and do a trick, it doesn't come out. Oh, thank goodness for that meal. Oh, I'm not electrocuted. Nice. I got hit there. Let's see, there's a shortcut. 13. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped out there. Speaking of dropout, Bass Penguin, the other racing game, is a free-to-play racing game. It's on Steam and consoles. We'll likely hop onto that maybe this Friday or something. Every Friday, I think. There's an event that's going on that is called No Dropout Tour. So you don't drop out of the race. It's kind of like Knockout with the rules as they have here in this game. But whereas, you know, you gotta be like top something to cross the line in order to stay in the race. Look at that trams. Yeah, we get some Kart in. Just got to play the Switch. Oh, nice. How you enjoy it? Also, what games do you play? Just, is it the first Switch or the second one? They've got demo kiosks in stores. Depending on your location, you might be able to demo the new system in stores. So like Walmart, Target, Best Buy might have them. Oh man. Okay, so we gotta be 8th. Come on. I'm like at the end of the line right there. I don't think I can do any better than that. Just hopped on. Knockout tour, they should call it Chaos Tour. The Soop. That's my lightning. Kevin's in first right now. Man, that shell. Oh my gosh, fireball. Right into him. Yeah, I don't know if we can catch up. We have a star though. Race right through that bomb. Look at these guys, look at these guys. Give me that, give me that. I was gonna try and catch up to that guy with the bomb. Don't have the star anymore. Yep, it's just like that. I gotta expect the bomb to be laid out right at the item. Seventh is alright, but I think we gotta be in like top 4? Yeah, gotta be 4th or higher. This guy holding on this shell, man. Like there's no tomorrow. Come on, 5th. 4th, come on. Oh man, that Luigi was right in front of me. He's like on the side, but I was 5th, so they only accept top 4 at that point. But we made it through a few rounds there. Man. Oh, looks like... Oh, interesting. We spectate from here. So they slowly, with each new update for this game, they've been adding features here and there. Even though this is like a launch title, there was... I feel like this game has a potential of getting so much update within like the first year that it's going to be so different from launch compared to launch. You know, version 1 from launch. But slowly but surely, I think this game has so much potential. As long as they continue updating it and adding new features in there, this could, you know, surpass even 8 Deluxe. But there's a good chance of that happening since, you know, moving forward in a new generation of the Switch 2. So this is the next brand new Mario Kart. But yeah, let's do another knockout. Oh, got 100 points there. My points are... I barely have done any knockouts online, so I'm down to like 3,000, so 3,000 points. I'm gonna try and raise it up tonight. Maybe like 4,000 at least. We'll likely surpass 4,000. And change my character too. Oh, Super Mario Odyssey music. First Switch, but Dr. Mario was fun. Use Game Boy on Switch. Oh. The retro Game Boy app? No. The game just auto selects for you if you don't pick it in time. They just chose Toadette for me. 2, 4, 6 areas. Sky High Sunday to that city, which I've got the name of. There's I think on the Game Boy app, there's like one game that I was looking forward to be featuring on stream, and that was the Donkey Kong 95. Donkey Kong 94, 95, whichever it was called for the Game Boy. I just add the year to it because that was when it was released, but it came out around that time. It was just called Donkey Kong. It was essentially a reimagining of the first Donkey Kong game. Sprites have been redone for... what's her name? Pauline. And it's a totally different... I don't know. You get a little bit more story with that entry. So it's essentially like, you know, reimagining, remake, and brand new design for Pauline, the character Pauline. She looks as how she looks now. Normally, according to the arcade design, she was supposed to have blonde hair. In the instructions manual or pamphlet, however you want to call it, manualet, she would have blonde hair. But then they changed it so that she's a brunette instead. Since they already had Peach, they didn't want people to be confused, to confuse the character with Peach. So in the Donkey Kong universe, it is not Peach, it is Pauline. And there's plenty of people out there right now who have no idea who Pauline even is or where she came from. So, and that's why, her design now is a little more catered to like the old generation. In the realm of video games, where I feel like in pop culture, I think more people are familiar with films such as Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That was like back in the 80s, and even throughout like the early 90s, people are familiar with the characters in that film, and also Bob Hoskins, the actor who played the detective in that film, and who later was casted as Mario for the Super Mario Brothers movie, the live action 93 film. So, and I guess with that redesign, that's why I want to connect the two together. I don't think many people talked about it or asked the creators and designers about why they chose this design, particularly for Pauline, and why she has a red dress. That's her iconic red dress and brunette. But when you look at Jessica Rabbit, red dress, alluring red dress, and even though she would have red hair, she's a redhead, but Pauline is like similar in design language, I should say. She just got that alluring look in the red dress, but instead of red hair, she's got the brunette hair to differentiate from Jessica Rabbit. I don't know if folks realize that, but I don't know. I think if you grew up on films and movies, games at the time, I guess you put two and two together and you realize, oh yeah, Donkey Kong's inspired by King Kong, and then moving forward you get Bob Hoskins starring as Mario, but so and so. But when it comes to Pauline, I feel like not many people would connect the two together, so a little input on that. Oh, gonna be number 12. There goes my chance. I don't know how far the line is, but I think we're pretty close to the line. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Oh boy, it's the shells. Get a trick. After that water wave there, comes out a little later. Milliseconds a little late. Oh my gosh, all these ramps. Is this all a game of Pikachu? Oh, Let's Go Pikachu, is that the one? That's the one that came out just around when Pokemon Go was still like really popular. It's Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. You can choose either one of the two. Each would have a release with Nintendo Switch. There would be Nintendo Switch editions of each of those games. Oh my gosh. Go, 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 go. No. Got my potato chips. Wow, just got that guy's shrooms for some reason. Or it was just my item block. My gosh, man, I'm getting crushed over here. The line's coming up too. Yeah, I don't think I can get past this. Yeah, no. 11th. Got me top 8. Yeah, Knockout Tour is crazy. It's cray, man. You gotta use your items in a timely order. Let's go next race. Need to find the right setup though. You know, card game. There is the Pokemon card game for mobile, but I'm not sure about Switch though. I'm not sure if that's on Switch. Unless you're talking about the Game Boy one. Game Boy Advance. It is on there. Yeah, let's go with Bones. Oh, what? Oh, I thought it started. What the heck? I'm like, what the heck? I didn't see any timer. I was like confused there for a moment. Oh, there you go. I hit 4,000. I don't know. Should I try to aim for 5,000? I don't know. I think each race would probably gain me like at least 100 points or something. 100, maybe averaging about 100. So that'll be like at least 10 races. 10 knockout races to get there. So I don't know if the teams mode is in the random knockout, or maybe it has to be like friends only or something. I don't know. I'll have to check the settings, right? But right now this is just regular knockout. Maybe after this this race here, I can probably check out some settings and see if they added it, or see how they added it. For local or online. What the heck is up with that bullet bill? She's like hopping up and down. They're crushing people? Yeah, we need some coins ASAP. Oh, the guy's popping some coins and shrooms. Gosh, and boxes, I guess. Oh my gosh. Yoshi's ghosting. Oh, nice. Man, I'm lagging so much behind, man. Also hope that the game volume is not too loud. Let's go this way. So far it's like the same path as it's for the past like 3 races. Oh my gosh. I think with going through that path you gotta have like 3 mushrooms at least. Or golden shrooms. Maybe a star. Dang it. Let's get these coins, man. The gaining on me, man. Oh, wow. Cooper. Agent Cooper. Oh my gosh. Should have ghosted sooner. This Mario's like stealing all the coins. Sheesh. Already got full amount. Oh, someone slipped. Man, with the wrong side. No, man. It's tough to catch up to those guys. All right. Let's check the settings. Which one was on Game Boy? Can you elaborate on that? If you mean Mario Kart, the one Mario Kart that was on Game Boy is, or was, Mario Kart Super Circuits. They went back to the 16-bit era, just came out after Mario Kart 64. That was the one Mario Kart that was like a handheld. It was the first handheld Mario Kart, and came out before Double Dash. Yeah, Double Dash was like the next one after that, I think. Then after Double Dash, it was DS. So the DS came out shortly after, and it would have online. Let's check multiplayer. Oh no, this is the offline multiplayer. No, right. I guess that's all the options they got. Search for an event. What's this? Oh, okay. So we can search for the ID and stuff. Battle friends. I'm wondering if it's in friends mode. Create room. I don't know anyone else that's like even hopping onto this right now. I feel like the hype for Mario Kart World has gone down a bit. Quite a bit after those few months. First 6 months of launch. Let's go with Dolphin. Oh yeah, Pokemon TCG. Yeah, that one is on there. Yeah, I don't think they allow us to select the knockout. I think once folks join the lobby here, then we can select the knockout in teams. But let's see, resume free roam, room info. MY4 6KL. Yeah, doesn't show any more options. I feel like there should be. I feel like we should have like, yes, a list of options that we can select while we're like in this mode here. But get a jam here. Yep, Wario game. Wario Land, and yeah, it's just Wario Land, I think. There was a Wario Land for the Virtual Boy as well. There's gonna be a slew of Virtual Boy games that's gonna be added to the Switch Online app. So Virtual Boy is the other quote-unquote portable system or handheld system that you lay on the table. That's gonna be arriving, I think, next month, something like that. I don't think they allow for any way to play it without the peripheral that they're offering. We gotta pay like $100 for that new peripheral. And then, yeah, let's go into regular knockout. And I think there's like a cheaper option where it's like $25. I don't know if it counts the shipping or not. And that would be another way to do it. I'm not sure I can broadcast it though, but I would love to. Or else it's like $100 to get the full peripheral, which is like a reproduction of the Virtual Boy helmets, or headset, I should say. Headset, head mount display, how we want to call it. But peripheral, I guess, would make sense too. So that system came out just before the N64, and then when they were prepping for the next Nintendo system. But Virtual Boy was a system that launched in prep for the 64. They didn't want people waiting, so while they were waiting, you know, the Virtual Boy was that system. And I remember playing it one time at a Service Merchandise. It's an old store that closed down. And the demo that they had was a game called Red Alert. It's the flying one that's kind of like Star Fox. And I couldn't even see what was happening. All you see is frames, like the framework for the models. And once you get close to a wall, it's this like, it's hard to tell, you know, what's a wall and what's not, because everything looks just hollow, you know. So all you see is the wire frames. So if you can imagine that. Like I kept on flying into the walls and couldn't make my way out of it. Because they won't show you what the controls are. You just gotta press the controls and hope for the best. Because you're always going forward. This is not a going backwards or going reverse and back. You gotta like accelerate and hold to the side to reverse. But since I was stuck at the wall, it's not really viable to move any faster, you know. But yeah, that's my experience with the Virtual Boy. It's like hard to see, hard to make out what's happening. So I think when it comes to like 3D games like that, it's like it's kind of hard to adjust to. But you know, with the previews of Super Mario 64, the upcoming Zelda, 3D Zelda for the first time, seeing 3D Zelda, the excitement was there, but where was the system? They delayed the system like a year or two or something like that, and adjusting the price. I remember that reading an article in old game magazines. I still have some of those old magazines, and I showed it on stream too. Same old magazines that I used to read as a kid. I still have them. When they were delaying the N64 and adjusting the price to go along with the current market at the time. So PlayStation 1 was a successful system, and everyone was opting for the disc-based system. So Nintendo was still opting to the cartridge that would eliminate load times and whatnot. That's the one thing that they had going for them. And yeah, Virtual Boy was also a cartridge-based system. And yeah, curious to see how that plays on the Switch when they put out the app. I just kind of wish that there was a way to play those games without the requirement of the head-mount display or peripheral. Who knows if and when they'll add it, but I think in order to play it, you gotta have the peripheral to start. But there's a bunch more other games on the retro apps that I kind of want to maybe feature and play, because I never got to try out that Toxic game, Toxic something. This other Ubisoft 3D platformer. It's out now on the N64 app, and yeah, that one I haven't played it. I heard it's very much like Rayman, which is why they put those two games out at the same time. And now with the news that Ubisoft has canceled 6 new games, they were planning a remake of Sands of Time, the Prince of Persia game, and it just got announced today that those games have been canceled. There were 6 new games that they had planned, but now they're canceled. So I don't know. They should do an Ubisoft game tomorrow or something. Damn it! Man, I keep on getting crushed over here. Keep ending up at last. All right, get through this course here. Bullet bill? My gosh, that guy just pushed me off. Oh my gosh, just swinging in to get that double when it was already a double in front of him. If the developers think that balancing this game by not including the multi-trick to get a bigger boost, then why not have the item blocks to be all doubles across the way? That way no one's fighting for the doubles. Like that person right there went for the doubles. Anyone's gonna try and go for the doubles. So why not just put the entire row doubles? So no one's fighting for that same one. When it comes to balancing, come on. If balancing is the number one thing that they're trying to do, then do it. Why they have to limit the amount of doubles in that row of items? But yeah, I don't know. Going forward, I feel like the Mario Kart series has become it limits the players who want to excel more. We want to be able to do tricks and get a big boost out of it. We want to be able to get as many items as we can to further excel. But there's a limit to that. there's like a roof. There's a ceiling we gotta, keep under, so that it's fair for like any level player, whether it's a new player or someone who's like playing Mario Kart for the first time. They can have a chance at getting top spot. But I don't know. It's become such a popular series that there's that broader audience that they gotta cater to. And I feel like the same thing with Animal Crossing too, and Zelda. So some of my favorite Nintendo franchises, and I don't know, for better or worse, And the graphics will get better for sure, the look of the game, but sometimes the mechanics would just be so limiting and become so normalized. It's not like the old games. Like, you gotta get a feel of the old games to understand how the new games are so different. They feel so different. But generally, it's still Mario Kart, Like, as a whole, it's still like the same Mario Kart game. But yeah, just with like different mechanics here and there. You don't get to recover yourself from a banana slip anymore, That's like it's a known ability within folks that played Mario Kart 64. And even that they took away for so many generations, so many iterations of the franchise. Oh my gosh, I missed that railing. Let's get some coins. You can download Nintendo games like any other gaming system. Quick answer is yes, and yes. I think the question that you're asking is whether or not it's modern games or retro games, and the answer to that would be yes. Yes and yes to old games and modern games. Yeah. I think for the most part, yeah, you can. So, I think it's important to know that Nintendo would push for a physical release. Like, they opt for the physical cartridge. It's their proprietary cartridge that they will continue on with throughout this current generation moving forward. It's the little small cartridges. I can't pick it up because I only have 2 arms right now. But I've got some cartridges on my desk right now. Oh, I didn't get shot there. But it's, just regular cartridges that you see. I feel like most people know about those cartridges by now. And then on top of that, there's the Nintendo eShop. And that is where you get the digital versions of those games. So both physical, Nintendo is full support of the physical. But the only thing with the physical nowadays is the game key or key card games that you gotta watch out for. So if that doesn't, if you don't really care about the key card stuff, you can still download the games on your system as long as you have enough space on your card. Let's just keep on doing a next race for now. So yeah, so they have all these instructional videos on their official page on YouTube. It's also, you can just view them on the news page too, or the news page or wherever else. They show a lot of info. Any new releases, like Fire Emblem on the GameCube, this came out like a couple weeks ago, or less than a couple weeks ago. Any upcoming games, trailers and stuff, is always posted in the news section. That is if you follow certain games, but sometimes it depends on the developer or publisher to put out those updates for the Nintendo News app. I call it News app, but essentially it's baked into the Switch OS. Either that or just like the official YouTube page or Twitter, they'll post about it. But yeah, there's one specifically for like the key card games where it's not really physical. It's like a game. I think it's a game card. I never bought one, but it's a game card. But then you only get a key to download the game, or something like that. And that's the one that people are sort of iffy about, because they want an actual physical game and not a digital game. So if that bothers you, then you have to watch out for those. The box art would indicate whether or not the game is key card or fully physical. But if it doesn't bother you, then yeah, you can still download the game and still enjoy the game on your system. It's just that later down the line in the future, there's no guarantee that you'll be able to keep the game if you have no access to the internet. If you cannot connect your system to the internet anymore, or they shut off the online for the Switch 2, as they move forward to whatever's the next system, Nintendo system in the year 2040 or something, So we're talking about later down the line, much later down the line, when we can no longer connect our Switch and Switch 2s to the internet anymore. So thinking future. So not having that full game cartridge, probably won't be able to play those digital games unless you already have them installed on the system. In the way that Mario Kart World here is installed on my system. So there may be some custom servers along the way where someone could set up, and then you can download your games again. But I'm sure Nintendo will be nice enough to allow folks to re-download their games. I think by then we'll have big enough SD cards, micro SD cards, to fit all the games on there before they shut off the servers for the Switch 2. But then again, people are always worried about something, Enjoy the games while they're still new. That's all I can say. There's always folks that are scared about like digital-only systems and stuff, and wanting to future-proof themselves, But I say you won't have much to worry. So if you have had any experience with past systems, like the Wii or the DS, or the 3DS or the Wii U, or even on PlayStation side, Xbox side, where you have your digital games on there, there's usually a certain amount of time where you got to download them before you lose them, before you lose the access to those digital games. So just be on, have your system on, and download them while you can. Same thing with Steam. When people play on PC, they're afraid to download the games. There are people out there who are like they don't even have a Steam account yet because they're just afraid of digital-only releases. But I don't know. You can still back up those games on a hard drive and still have access to them to play them. Aside from like the online-enabled games, like I don't know, what's the popular one now? Marvel Rivals, like probably a game like that would usually be online enabled, but I think as long as there's fans that are still passionate about that particular game, they would keep the servers up. They would set up a custom server and continue to play them. Like something that came out recently, what's that PlayStation one that they canceled? Start with a C, but I can't remember the name of it. Not Construct, it's something else. The servers were shut down, poor sales, it was the most low-rated game, I think, AAA or whatever, and they spent like millions of dollars, either millions or billions, I don't know, to make that game. AAA title, and it was only on PlayStation 5 or whatever. Server shut down, and then like not long after, there was like a custom server that fans put up. But were there enough fans for that game to really be viable? I don't know. but I don't know. I don't feel like there's like enough people playing that game to really warrant keeping a server up for. Yeah. But yeah, depending on the game, there may be enough fans that would put up a custom server for that particular game. So any game does go down on the server side, then yeah, you gotta, I don't know, pay attention to game news articles, or just at least know someone who can keep up with games for you to let you know, oh yeah, like this old game, remember this old game? Someone set up a custom server, let's play that game again, you know? So it's like, so imagine like Half-Life Deathmatch. Half-Life 1 Deathmatch. Say Valve shut down the servers for it, which we'll never do. Say they shut down the servers, no one can play it, and then like 5 years later, 10 years later, 20 years later, someone sets up a server for it, and then people are able to play that old game again. Online. Multiplayer deathmatch. You know. Everyone for themselves, you know. team deathmatch. And, you know, have a ball. So those things happen all the time as long as you're playing on PC. So PC side, I think you'll be fine, but when it comes to console side, you have to modify your system to, you know, to get access to those servers and stuff. To get your, you know, your Wii back online, your original Xbox back online. They have that. People just gotta set up a server and have access to it. So as long as you have custom firmware installed on that system, you may be able to play online again. Get that original Halo back online, you know? And whatever else. But yeah. I mean, that stuff we can do now, that is, you choose to do it. So like, say, like I play a lot of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. You know, that's another fun example. 3 Ultimates has shut down the online servers because servers for Nintendo Wii U, 3DS are you know, they're gone. They shut them off like back in like 2021, whichever year it was. 2021, 2022, whichever year. So now there's like two options. You can either install pre-tendo, which I probably shouldn't even, you know, talk about that. But even on the day when like the server were shutting down, or just around the days when they were starting to shut off the servers, like in the last week or so, like there were folks going around each stream, especially when I was on like 3 Ultimates, when I was streaming that, and there were folks asking whether or not I was using pre-tendo. No, I do not have pre-tendo. But yeah, I mean, people are ready to do it, you know, if it comes down to it. But I prefer to keep it official. So if they officially shut it off online, or shut off the online servers, then so be it. That's when it's like time to move on to the next title in the franchise. So in the case of like, I don't know, Kid Icarus Uprising, you know, you can no longer play that. Animal Crossing New Leaf on the 3DS, the server shut down. I played it on the final day, and now we have, you know, Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch. So, you know, just moving a generation forward. So I don't know, it's just getting with the times, I guess. But I think that's what's important. Like, people just gotta like accept the modern games, and not just the old games. You know, play the old games, play the new games. You know, until they get old, and then wait for the next entry. I don't know. But even using Kid Icarus as an example, Kid Icarus, I don't think there's gonna be another entry for a long while. So I think the Sakurai's team, Team Sora, or how they call themselves, they now have this new Kirby racing game called Kirby Air Riders, which is, the multiplayer is very chaotic. I played the play test of it before the game came out, just last year, I think. Very chaotic multiplayer, and also reminiscent of like Kid Icarus Uprising, and also the regular Air Rider that was on or Air Ride that was on GameCube. I don't know. And again, it like depends on the player, whatever they favor playing, whatever they have interest in. But yeah, having server shut down is like not a great, not a great time, you know. You just gotta look forward to what's comes next. Comes next. But yeah, I do miss like 3 Ultimate and stuff. I would still play that even to this day if the servers are still up for the Wii U and stuff. I would still play that and still broadcast it. But it's just unfortunate that we gotta move forward, you know. Always gotta move forward. Like Toyota. Speaking of which, when would they have a collab with Toyota for this game? During 8 and 8 Deluxe, they would have a collab with Mercedes. Back on the Wii U. But yeah, it would be cool if they do some more collabs for this game. Even if it's like real bland brands. Like, we'd love to see like another Mercedes collab, or maybe Honda or something. I don't know. Would they team up with Honda or Nissan? It'd be great if they do Nissan. I think Nissan would have been a better collab. But I think they chose Mercedes for some odd reason. I don't know if there was a reason for it. They're just like maybe more accessible to collab with. So our bumper sticker says Tesla Yoda. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be pretty neat. Or even Tesla. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that would be a great collab. But it would be neat. Either way, it would be neat if they do like real car collab. Personally, I would like to see Nissan or Toyota, or some Japanese brand. I feel like they would have. They would have more access, more possibility of collabing with one that's based in Japan, you know? So like Honda, you know, Acura and stuff. Mitsubishi. Imagine Mitsubishi. I think it's about time they do. Another thing too, like, I noticed like McDonald's have been collabing with like Square Enix and stuff for like the Dragon Quest. Well, I guess Square Enix would always they always have like some sort of a connection with a food brand. So Nissan noodle cups that they've collabed with for the Final Fantasy whichever entry it was. They did that, and now they're collabing with McDonald's in Japan, and only Japan for some reason. Yeah, if anything, I think Japan just works well because, you know, it's closer within the country and stuff. But yeah, if they do some collabs for this game, that would be great. And I feel like maybe around summertime, like within like a year of this game's launch, or I don't know, maybe a little past a year, they may have some big updates, like an anniversary update for this game. I really hope they have something big for the anniversary of this. You know, a year's passed since Mario Kart World has released. They have to have something big. Get some new content in this game, man. get some new modes in, you know. Some new skins or characters, you know. And that should happen every year for the remainder of the Switch 2 lifespan. You know, For Mario Kart being like the long tail franchise, they gotta have something up their sleeve. Cool. Get some big collabs going. And they should start doing like those Splatfests, kind of like Splatoon is doing with the Splatfest. Seasonal, I don't know how they call those things, like competitions where we get to choose sides. So like any player, any racer for Mario Kart, you hop onto the online matches, get to choose like out of the 3 choices, you know, like a tricolor events or Splatfest events in Splatoon. Same process, you know. It would be awesome. You know, if I want to compare it or use Splatoon series as an example, I feel like they could do like the Splatfest, choose your side, and then like race for that, you know. Then whoever comes out the most percentage at the end of the week or however long the event lasts, like that would be, you know, I don't know. It just feels eventful, you know. We would have a reason to play online, and not just because we want to raise our score, you know. We want to raise because we want that choice to you know, raise the percentage of that choice that we made for the Splatfest or Race Fest, I don't know. The Gore Fest. Oh man. Imagine if Nintendo makes a horror game. The Gore Fest. A horror game coming from Nintendo. I mean, Eternal Darkness, multiplayer online, you know. There's a lot of that nowadays with like Dead by Daylight and stuff. I don't think there's a team on Nintendo's side that could do it. Unless they hire like a second party to make it for them. Or even work with like current third parties, like work with Bloober to make it. Imagine that. In fact, I think they are working on a game for a Nintendo system. For Switch 2. It's gonna be a Switch 2 exclusive, I think. They haven't revealed what that game is yet, though. Olympics game, yeah, Hot Wheels. Yeah, the Hot Wheels game, I haven't got to play it yet, but it looks really good. Racing game and, you know, very wildly designed courses. And you're like this miniature car, you know? You're like a miniature car toy. Just like a, you know, regular Hot Wheels. And then you get your loop-the-loops, you know? Something that this game I feel is missing. With some of the race courses. I mean, you get your wall rides, but like, what about the loop-the-loops, man? Give some loop-the-loops. It's funny saying that. Loop-the-loops. My gosh, I got the crown. I feel like a blue shiny shell is gonna arrive. Even though one just hit earlier. Oh, Johnny. Gotta be 4th or better. Uh-oh. Ooh, nice one. Oh my gosh. Gotta aim for first. Yeah, I'm glad to be even this far in. Yeah. So at this part here, nothing really matters to me. It's like, you know, being top 4, I'm glad. For any knockout, like I'm glad just to be in top 4. Wow, they resumed that guy real quick. The heck? Unless it was like lagging there. Man, good thing I kept that shell. That guy uses this thing. See, this is where the case where I want to use my shroom first versus the horn. My gosh. Look at the shell went for him. See, like the feature that I would love for this game to have is the ability to swap the items in that situation right there. So that's another example. And I'll continue to talk or mention it. But Kart Rider Drift, another kart racing game, Korean-based Kart Rider series, they have that ability to swap those two items. Why can't this? You know, such a mainstream title that doesn't have that feature because they want to keep that ceiling low for everyone to enjoy. You know, we can't excel if we can't do it. We can't push that boundary because we can't do it. But yeah, that was like another situation where I could reach first, but you know, but I'm fine with just second. I mean, being in top 4 is great, but you know, there's always that chance of like pushing a little further if they just put that feature in there. You know, in that time I could have used it, but if that feature's not there, then there's no chance. I mean, there's a slight chance, but like, I don't know, it's like a, I don't know, it's like a 0.0001 for something to occur so that blue Spiny did not get there in time. So, alright, I'll stick to this race. Game Gear had Olympics game? Man, even that one I have not played. I'm sure there was plenty of sports games. Wasn't really playing, like, I don't know, I can roll back to like the NES days and say like, oh yeah, I played golf, NES golf, I played wrestling, which I don't think was from Nintendo, but that was like a really popular one though. My memories of the NES was, you know, me going over my uncle's, even though I'm not allowed to play that many video games, but I still went up there to play. But like, I remember wrestling on the NES. I think it's just called wrestling. It's just like plain wrestling. And there was that guy with the star on his face, the star mask guy. And there was the clown guy. I forgot his name already. but it was like rewinding back like 30-something years ago, you know. So when it comes to sports, there weren't a lot that we played. It's usually like, you know, a beat 'em up that we would play. That's like the most sports we would get. But you count that wrestling one, then that's one. And then golf, but there weren't many sports games, I think, played back then. And then when it comes to like the Mario sports, it's like, oh. A little bit of I think up until like the N64 era, so when we start playing a little bit more of those sports games. So like Mario Golf, Mario Tennis. I think that's about it. And up until like Wii Sports, I think that was the next big hit. Sort of brought like sports games back. Sports gaming's back. My cousins would be all into like Madden though. Oh yeah, I guess we did play Madden on Super Nintendo. But it wasn't me though that was into it. I was like, it was a Madden game, yeah. But I'd rather play other games than like sports games. Not much of a sports person. But my cousins would be all over though. They would vouch for the New England Patriots. Well, depending on which cousin, one would vouch for the Eagles. Oh, that's why they have the Madden game that's up on NSO right now. It's the football match, gearing up for the Super Bowl. Yeah, EA Sports. Yeah. Cyberball? Man, I don't remember that one. Is that like a in relation to Rollerball? I think of Rollerball, the movie. It's a classic 70s film. I feel like I may have seen an ad for Cyberball, but it's like a futuristic hockey game. I'm just taking a wild guess because I feel like I might have seen the ad for it. Servo on NES? Yeah. I feel like it was like a hockey game. But even that one I don't think I played. But on yeah, for NES it's like usually like beat 'em up games like Battletoads, Double Dragon. Oh my gosh, Bob. And River City Ransom, like those kind of games. And of course you get your Mario and stuff, but oh man. But yeah, oh yeah, Novel Duck Hunts. Played a whole lot of Duck Hunts. And I remember just holding the zapper and just like walking up to the screen and just like pointing at the screen like I'm shooting at the duck, but it's not being shot at. It's just the technology at the time is like very primitive. But it was just neat to see it being like, you know, we're able to hold like a light gun, and it felt like the arcades, but you have that at home, you know? You have it at home. Any light gun game that you can play at home was like a really cool feature. But yeah, it was a mix of like NES and Super Nintendo back in those days. Early 90s, majority of that era. Leading up to the N64, or I guess Virtual Boy. We saw that in the store. I was like, wow, what the heck is this? Brand new Nintendo system? But the majority of us was already waiting for the 64. There is no Nintendo CD. But the Sega side would have the Saturn. I enjoy the Saturn. Man, I remember that old commercial. Still waiting for that Nintendo CD system? There is no Nintendo CD. Oh man, someone should make like a meme out of that or something. That guy's face that says that. Like he looks to the side. There is no so and so, you know? Just they can just replace the Nintendo CD with something else, and that would be the meme. I don't know if someone's made that yet. Reply to someone. There is no so and so. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that commercial. It was a Sega Genesis, I think. The whole campaign about like, you know, yeah, Genesis does what Nintendo don't. They still use that to this day. In fact, they use it for Sonic racing cross worlds. Does what Nintendo don't. So clever. So clever. The old 16-bit war, I guess. So that was a pretty interesting era. We got 3. Yeah, that was an interesting era. I would still have access to both systems, Genesis and Super Nintendo. So I'll just go over to my neighbor's house and play, even though I don't own my own. My parents would not allow me to own video games at that age. Only up until the N64 when they gained trust. They saw value in the video games. I was like, oh yeah. Oh, that guy's name is Woohyuk. Reminds me of a K-pop K-pop artist, mostly a dancer, but he would rap in a group called HOT, an old K-pop group that I used to listen to back in the day, late 90s onwards. I still got their CDs. Maybe someday I'll do a video or show off my old K-pop CDs. Some of them are still sealed. We still have some of them still sealed. But yeah, Woohyuk would be part of HOT. And then they later formed a group called JTL. When the band split, it was a 5-member band, or a band, I mean, you know, boy band, or group, or whatever you want to call it. And then I think by 2002, the contract had expired from SM Entertainment label. So 3 of them went to a different label to form JTL. It's just those 3 members. Woohyuk, Jaewon, and Tony. Tony An, or An Tony. And they had a big hit single that was played all across Asia at that time. There would be like a Taiwanese version of the song, and I don't know what other region there were. I would hear like covers of that song in like different languages. It's like, wow. But yeah, they were pretty popular back in the day, early 2000s. K-pop was still like sort of underground. You had to be like Asian to know about some of these groups, or at least have an Asian friend who knows them. Oh yeah, Game Genie, yep. Game Genie, Game Shark. I think we use that for some of the Konami games. My uncle used it for, one of my uncles used it for Resident Evil. He's like, wants to try and get infinite lives for Resident Evil Director's Cut. And then that all afternoon that day, just watching him play and make it to the ending when the tyrant being chased by the tyrant and then making it to the end. But yeah, my first experience with Resident Evil 1 on the PlayStation back in the day. It's like 96, 97. I was over with my cousins. Oh no! And close out. Only top 8. Beep, 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 beep. So how long you could rent video games then? You mean like Blockbuster and stuff? Depends on the store. Sometimes you gotta pay a fee if you bring it back in late. And there'll be customers where they don't even return it at all. You know, they just keep the game. And I don't know. I don't know how they charge after that if you don't come back to do it. Hollywood Video, yep. We got our local mom and pops. Like Thunder Video. We have a Thunder Video over here. My friend Squee, I've known him for 30 years. Just about 30 years. We would talk about some of those video stores, and Thunder Video came up when I brought it up. I was the one that brought it up and was like, oh yeah, I remember Thunder Video. So that's like a local store that we have over here that is not mentioned a lot, but just to pop it up as an example where You know, most people would know Blockbuster, most people would know Hollywood Video, but you know, Thunder Video was something that was like locally known. You know, you had to be living around our area, New England area, to know about like Thunder Video and stuff. And then there'll be like more that's like lesser known. Even that, like there's like mom and pop stores that are like just only one store, yeah, or multiple of those small stores that's owned by a family, you know, lesser known, not commercially spread across the Americas, you know, the States. So there's like 2 of those kind of shops around here. I guess if you want to count more, there would be more that has like videos. They'll only have like video rentals, but not necessarily games. Heck, even my cousin at one point, or my uncle, had owned a video store for like a couple of years, and then they stopped after that, seeing that they couldn't make much business out of it, because it was in that phase where video stores were no longer, you know, can't really make money out of video stores anymore. That's why a lot of them closed down. Even our long-running Universal Video that I've known all my life, you know, since childhood, like that video, my childhood video store has closed down, and sadly I wasn't there to witness it, you know. And they were giving out all their VHS tapes. I didn't find out until much later, long after. They turned into a newer video stores owned by a family member. Oh, and also another neat fact is that the owner of that video store owned by twins, and one of the twins was my first grade teacher back in like 1990. So we're talking like 35 years ago, 1990. So the same teacher, her sister would own the video store. So I guess they pushed that video store out. They're less of a video store. I mean, like, they're still a video store technically, but they only rent out. How do you describe it? Like, only movies, like international movies. I don't know if that's the right saying for it, but it's like not American movies, you know? So it's like video that is meant for the community that's over here, that lives here, you know, within that community. So I don't know how you call that kind of store, where it's like, I guess like an Asian video store, you know, like just Asian video store, I think, to generalize it. So they don't have many American movies anymore that they used to. So a lot of the old VHS tapes were like a mix of things, both Asian videos and then any of the latest American movies, and you know, where that's out on VHS at that time, you know, late 80s, early 90s, whatever, leading up to the 2000s. So I always recall that they had an "I Know What You Did Last Summer" poster on the outside window. Like, on the side of the store, there'll be a window, on the glass window, and they would have that poster for so many years, even throughout my high school years. Whenever I walk home from high school, I would pass by that video store, and I would see that same poster, you know, and they would have that poster even like years after, when the trend, I guess like the genre for horror movie slashers, the slasher genre was like long gone and like not as like popular anymore. So we're well past through the 2000s, and you know, that's like a 90s slasher. So I Know What You Did Last Summer was no longer trending, you know, like, and they still, for some reason, they still had that movie poster up. But yeah, that's my childhood video store, and I went back to that store, just walked in, and just to, I don't know, there was one day where I was like feeling nostalgic, and I was like walking to that store, it's like, wow, what happened to the store? everything changed on the inside. The lights were brighter because they've gotten like new lights, installed or something. And I had no idea that, the entire family just like closed down the store, and then renovated, So I asked the guy that was running it, and he happened to be the guy that was like, sort of like a nephew of the twins, one of which was my first grade teacher. And yeah, and then the entire store just changed. Like I guess the location of like the cashier is still the same, but like everything else, they moved some things around. There was like a small section of American movies that's like left over from the previous store, previous owner or whatever. But not much variety. And that was like many years ago that I last visited. I don't know which year exactly, but I asked him like how, like, if I had known that they were tossing out old VHS tapes, I would have gotten them all. I don't know how I would be able to carry them home, but like I would still carry them all. But yeah, I heard that they like just like had the tapes outdoors in the weather, and I would have loved to grab them if I had known. But yeah, all those movies, man, just gone. They tossed them in the trash. Like, no. Yeah, wouldn't it be neat to like have like a wall of like VHS tapes, especially now in like the 2020s, and there's this whole like retro movements, both movies, games, and stuff. Everyone's nostalgic for like old games and old movies, and there are some folks out there, some creators out there who like would build their basements to look a lot like an old video store rental store, like a local mom and pop rental store. And I would love to do that someday, but I've only got like Blu-rays and DVDs and some VHS, even some that I've kept since childhood, but a lot of which are like recorded VHS tapes, I've only got like one box now, most of which I've lost during the move, and yeah, I cannot get those back due to a mistake. Should I call it a mistake? I don't know. Due to a not inventory checking, or I don't know, not checking the boxes during the move. Yeah. Or I guess just misunderstanding, yeah. Due to a misunderstanding, those are lost. But I had like VHS recordings of like a lot of TV shows that would air back in the 90s, because I would record a lot of them. A lot of old movies. Some were official tapes that we would buy from the store and stuff, so like from time to time I would mention the X-Men animated series. I would have episode 1 on VHS, the one with more. And another one is like Ninja Turtles 3 and stuff. Yeah, aka Turtles in Time, however you want to call that. The quote-unquote bad movie that I enjoy. And then we also had like Batman Forever, some of the old Batman movies. We also had the first Harry Potter movie on VHS, Titanic. Titanic was like 2 tapes, I think. Double tape sets. We also watched that in theaters. That was like the one and only time we ever watched a movie in theaters as a family. some movies you remember going to watch like as a family, and then like others. I guess there would be like other family members, so you watch Home Alone 2 in theaters. I remember watching that when I was with my aunt and uncle. I wouldn't say that. I guess that would technically be family, but it's not like seeing it in theaters like with your mom and dad and stuff, you know? Like how Bruce Wayne would do. But yeah, I think Titanic was like the one and last time, I think, for me. When it comes to like a family outing, you know, for movies. Would love to do something like that again, but like, I don't know, nowadays it's like, it's less likely to get like people, to round up people to go to see a movie. It has to be something big, you know? Could James Cameron do another movie like that, other than Avatar or Star Wars? You know? I don't think enough of us in our family is into like those kind of films. But when Titanic came out, like, sure, that was a big movie. Like everyone was like up in arms about that, like in a positive way. Like that was the talk of the town, man. If you didn't watch Titanic in theaters back in those days, then you know, then you weren't part of the crowd to talk about those movies. I don't know. Then again, I guess, you know, you just gotta have a theater near you that would play those movies, and for the price to be, and that was like one of the first times we ever saw a movie being extended and being played in theaters for much longer than normally. Yeah, so I remember that extending all the way through like December to the next year, so like 1987 or whichever year it was, 1996 into 1997 or something, or 1998, whatever, whichever year it came out. But yeah, that was like the last time. Then after that, it's just me going solo or with a friend or a cousin. Sometimes it'd be me. Sometimes there's like one theater that's down the street from us, and I would sometimes bump into like people that I know, whether it was like a friend or a relative. Usually my cousins would be down there as well. And I think one summer, I forget what year it was, I think 2013 or something like that, well over 10 years ago, we bump into one of my cousins, or even two of my cousins, because we all went to see the last Harry Potter movie in theaters. And I didn't know they were going to be there. We just happened to pick the right time slot to watch it. And they just happened to be there. So this is like years before they started doing that sort of oh yeah, pick your seat sort of thing, you know? This was back when like we can choose any seat we want. We didn't have to like choose ahead of time or anything. There was no planning. There was no online. Well, I guess there was an online thing. I don't know. It was before like, what's that service called? Well, I guess the official sites for the theaters now would have that sort of thing where you can pick your seat ahead of time, and then when you get to it, you have a seat that's available. You don't have to depend on like, you know, an usher to bring you to find a seat for you and stuff. So there's like less of that nowadays. I guess they would still bring you to like a handicap seat or something, or help you along the way, but nowadays they don't have that. So you pick your seat ahead of time as you buy your ticket, you know. What else? Yeah, I don't know. I kind of miss being like in the theaters, but especially the one down here. They actually have a Mario Kart arcade. I've been wanting to play again. Hopefully this summer, maybe. I want to go prepared and maybe stream some first-person Mario Kart Arcade GP 2 at my local theater. Wouldn't that be fun? Actually, last year they had a Mario Kart Arcade GP. The first Arcade GP at PAX East. There's some footage of that over on YouTube. They're recorded. Oh, let me see if we can actually check to see if the other pages are online. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so we are live. Let's send this out. Hey there, ZJ. Sorry I didn't catch your message earlier. Part of the Mario Kart update? Yeah, it's just the knockout. Sorry to get to reply sooner. Trying to make sure that we're live on all places. Yeah, no worries. Oh yeah, Howard the Duck. Yeah. 1986, I think. Whichever year that was. I have that on Blu-ray. First Marvel movie. I enjoyed that one as a kid. See, like there were movies like that. There were movies like you know, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where they combine live action with animation. It's like a mixed media. We tried all sorts of things back then because the technology was available. Practical effects, digital effects. Like it was a new era of movie making. But yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Cool World. That'll lead up into the 2000s. And then, I forget which year it was, but, and then Monkey Bone. Monkey Bone was the, that next one, which didn't do well. And then there was like the follow-up, or spiritual successor to Labyrinth, called Mirror Mask. Mirror Mask was another like mixed media sort of thing. It's a strange film, more experimental, or more surreal in visuals. But it was a pretty neat film. Yeah, that was another one that even Amazon would recommend to get for Blu-ray. Back when like Blu-ray was a new format. Like, oh yeah, don't forget to buy this Mirror Mask on Blu-ray. Everywhere you look, it's like, man, keep on advertising that Mirror Mask. To this day, I still haven't got that one on Blu-ray. I've seen the movie, but just hadn't owned that one. But I love Labyrinth, though. Labyrinth I do have. Multiples. Got the DVD, special edition, and then I've got the anniversary Blu-ray. Well, actually, I got the initial Blu-ray release, which was very bare bones, and then I got the anniversary release. 30th anniversary, I think. It comes with the stairs block thing. But yeah. Now they have like a 4K release, which I'm not sure I want to upgrade. At least not yet. I don't know. There's just so many 4K releases for different movies. And I feel like a majority of my movie collection have already been like re-released, remastered somehow, somewhen. Yeah, at least all the popular ones, they've been remastered. this course again? They keep giving us the same courses. Man, can't get that high. Double. Oh boy. Saw that boom. That boom, boom, boom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh my gosh. Takoyaki. Do it. I like how Mari's got the sumo pose. Mario. Here they go. Man, I gotta start Wario World sometime soon. It's up on the GameCube app, but I was thinking to hop on that today too, but I don't know, maybe next week or something. Maybe even tomorrow. Actually, I think tomorrow I gotta check out the Animal Crossing. Maybe I'll do like a two-parter. Depending on how long we spend in Animal Crossing, I kind of want to hop on during the day for it. We shall see. Goose. My gosh. Racing sideways. Which way? Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh boy. Ooh, that was so close, man. Daisy over here was like gaining on me. I'm gonna try to take my spot. Sheesh. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da. I like the slight rumble when you grab the coins. Janita. I feel like I should have saved it for later, but it is thundering. Wow, Rosalina. Oh, the better. Nah. Well, that was that. So the 1.5 update adds teams to Knockout Tour. I think you can only play through friends only tab or choice. How do you call it? It's only within the friends when you race online or locally. Online and local. Something like that. And just like that, the race is over. But we are gaining some points. So I feel like I might hit 5,000 if I continue. Man, I only got like first one time. Oh no, actually I had second. Or was it? I don't know. Yeah, it was second, right? Toad's Turnpike. I feel like the volume for the game could be a little louder. But I must have turned it down in the previous stream or something. Yeah. Actually, I think it should be good. You know, let's go with Rosalina. Let's see, which Rosalina? There is the Pro Racer. Touring. Let's see if we can find like a wintry outfit. Oh, there is Snowman. Yeah, let's go with Snowman. It's kind of tough to play as Snowman though, but because it's just so much competition. But let me check Penguin, Penguin and Dolphin. I don't know, man. What the heck is everybody? We're racing with bots? Wow! Feels like I'm playing Fast Penguin. Except the boosts don't even matter. I mean, you still get a light boost just for doing tricks, you know? Doesn't matter how many tricks you do, you still get a mini boost. Just one little mini boost, you don't get a big boost. Oh, I like how you threw that boost by name. Nice. Yeah, it's a hard time getting coins, yo. Such a narrow path, but like only going forward. I feel like the meta for Mario Kart World is this using the Swoop. Swoop is the bat. You see a bunch of them. Whereas like the meta for 8 Deluxe is Waluigi. Waluigi and the what's his name? Wiggler, yeah. The pairing of Waluigi and Wiggler. And then in this one it's like Swoop and whatever cart. Maybe the blooper carts might still be in usage for any character. But I see a lot of the swoops being used. Goose! The same goose that we raced this? I saw that. All the moves. Ba 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 da ba. Gonna get up on that. Hey, man. I don't get to keep my shell at all. No items. Oh my gosh, I think it was 15th. Why'd they give me that? I did not need any coins. I had like 19 coins before shooting that. I don't know why the RNG just gives me that. Oh, charging Chuck. See, look at another guy that goes for the double right in front of me. Just make all the items doubles, man. That way no one's fighting for that double. Does everyone have a chance to get one? See? Just eliminate that issue just by making all the items doubles. What triples? I don't know. Could they add a third item? That'll be awesome. That'll be like game-changing awesome for the series. Because no other series does that, right? Third item? Could they possibly add a third item? Maybe like a third item mode. A separate mode just for a third item. See how that plays. Look at that. Right in front of the finish line. Oh man. Some batteries. Let's make sure we are live on Valera. For some reason the chat messages on Valera does not pop up. Or beam for some reason. Testing. Oh, let me check the emotes. I added some emotes over on Valera too. Kind of wish they would have the defaults emojis and stuff. They don't seem to pop up. Oh yeah, let's add the banana. We got some bananas. Ba, 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 da, ba. Beach, beach. Oh my gosh. No items yet. Oh, Birdo. Big Birdo. Got 7 coins. So many people in front of me. Oh, man. Tricks don't come out. What the? That guy was tricking off of me. I forgot that was a thing too. Pretty much trick off of anything. Oh, there we go. Pull it down. Man, that was pretty short. Other times it would just keep on going. Bananas. Oh, I like how the top two are Goombas up there. You can see which racers placing was when they crossed the finishing line. Ooh, and that looks tasty. I could have used it. So tasty. Wow, double trick. Okay, that Rosalina. DK. Dang it, just missed some items there. Excuse you. Nice. Yeah, the tricks doesn't even come out. Sometimes it skips like a second or something. Destiny. Taking back the crown. Oh boy. Passing the crown back and forth. Got it that time. Dolphin? I'm riding on a dolphin right now. Snap. Should save for later. Nice. That guy's username. Man, they allowed that guy's username? Sheesh. And they're using Rosalina? Come on, man. Uh-oh. Line's coming up. Give me something good. Oh my gosh, that was so close. I was the last there. Top 8. See if we can make it past this. Gotta get that double. You ran into me. Oh, here comes the blue. Excuse you. Oh, I couldn't decide which way to go. I hit both of them instead. I was hoping like the wheel would get past that car sooner, so I can go between, but turns out I hit both of them. Nice. Double. Oh, you silly goose. I should have shot it. Should have been more rough. Yeah, I should be more competitive, man. Penguin! Yeah, that payback. That payback. Oh, cow. Well, there's more than just penguins in this. There's cows, there's cacti, I guess. They all got names, I guess. Dolphins. I'm gonna add dolphins to it. We're in the last lap here. Oh my gosh, star! Oh, that's gonna mess me up, man. That just messed me up. Oh well. I'm trying to get some more distance there. I'll say 4. Oh man. Yeah, I think I might hit 5,000. We went from 3,000 to now 4,600. Beta, beta. Alright. Do 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 do. Huh, what the heck? This one. I'm checking Kick to see who else is streaming this. It's only like 2 other channels that are streaming this game. Like Mario Kart series is not as popular over there. Even for Twitch side, like it's only like a couple hundred people that are viewing this category, you know. I guess, I don't know, maybe folks don't know about the update that just released. I mean, it's not to be noted or anything, but I don't know. Half is, half not, I don't know. It's more for folks that tend to use the, to do like online lobbies and just like race with people that's on their friend list. But it would be neat to do like online. Just having like a regular feature, like online feature for racing global online, you know? Like shouldn't just be locked to the friends only mode. The new cinema coming up. I was talking about movies earlier. And about going to the cinema to watch movies. And especially with spooky movies, we don't often get to... I guess when it comes to spooky movies, it's either by myself or with a friend when we go watch scary movies in theaters. Oh, actually we're heading to Rosalina's Ice World, or how this is called. Skyview Tower, or what it's called? Skyview something. Can't hit me. I'm a ghost penguin. This guy's name is 999. 999, and then the other guy's AJ2000. Gonna use that shroom now. You got some money at the theater's fun. Yeah. I used to. There was one year when I used to go like all summer long. Every Tuesday. It's like a bargain deal for movies. I would spend like all summer long just watching movies. We watched Piranha 3D. I think it's like the same year as went to watch the Harry Potter movie. It's the last one in the series. Before the Fantastic Beasts stuff. And yeah. I used to frequently go to the theaters a lot. Even if it's just by myself. But yeah. I was just catching up on like horror movies and stuff. I think back then, both online and this is like long before like even streaming services. I guess Netflix was sort of like in the early stage, but like it wasn't as big as how it is now though. Especially like post 2020, everyone's watching movies at home post 2020. So I don't know, but the whole thing about like theaters getting low visits as of late, I think they can still do it. They can still get people to go in theaters. They just gotta, I don't know, come up with like, and they're still trying it. Like they got like the popcorn buckets, that's bringing people in, and the prices are pretty okay now. They're back down to like regular prices. Some theaters though, I think most of the popular ones, they're okay, like AMC. We have a local showcase I prefer our showcase over here over AMC, especially with the quality of the seats. Yeah, because we got like stadium seating style, where the rows are like as if you're sitting in a gym stadium, like how you would see at like a football field or a sports field, like that kind of seating. It's not like laid out without all on the same floor, or there's like steps, like the step kind of seating, aka stadium seating. That's what I call it. So we got those kind of seatings at our showcase versus the AMC that's like on the same level, So you gotta look over each other's heads to see the screen. That's our AMC. Maybe other AMCs are a bit different, but our showcase is a whole lot more preferable in my case. But we got like multiple AMCs. We got multiple showcases around our town. We live in an area where it's like it's in the middle of everything. We got a bunch of Walmarts, a bunch of Targets, a bunch of malls, around here. Theaters. We got multiple choices. You want to go to Chunky's? Chunky's is right a state over. Chunky's is another theater. That's like, it doesn't have stadium seating, but they have food service. So you can order food, and they would have like long tables and seats, and they would pick out like seats from like, they would have like wheels on the seats, so you can just like, it's like almost like an office chair, but like big chunky seats. That's why the theater, the cinema there is called Chunky's. They would show both modern movies and old movies. They would have like a Goonies anniversary and stuff like that. But you can order food, and then they can bring the food over to you, to your table. And they're long tables, and the only thing though is that they don't have this theater seating, so you have to look over each other's heads. If someone's blocking you, you can just roll your seat to the side or something. but you're kind of away from the table, so you kind of got to move back and forth or something to adjust yourself or adjust your seat, you know. But I would consider that like a, I don't know, like a local theater, but maybe I don't know how do you consider that level of theater, because you only can find chunkies around here, you know, New England area. So that's like a, I want to say like a tier two sort of a theater, where it's like locally known, kind of like how Bull Moose is our local physical media store that only the locals know, you know. It's not like a tier 3 that, like, you know, that most people know, like FYE or Sam Goodies and stuff like that. It's not to that tier, it's not that popular. So Bull Moose is our local physical media store. So like Chunky's is like that tier 2, known around this area but not globally known, like AMC or Showcase. Even though Showcase, I don't know, Showcase is like a tier higher than Chunky's, I would say. But their quality is up there with AMC, if not surpasses AMC. But that's just my preference. I don't know. I love Showcase. They send me free stuff sometimes through the mail. But yeah, they sent me some Jurassic World stuff recently. Got the backpack, whatever else, keychains, whatever. They would send me posters sometimes too, because I live like right down the street from it. But yeah, big movie guy. But there'll be like other smaller theaters. I would say like local indie theater. There's one down in our downtown in our city. Local indie called the Lunar Theater, and that's run by a friend of a friend. They're just around our age, and they opened it up like a few years ago. I think it's probably like a decade ago by now, so 2015-ish. Yeah, I think it's been around for like at least a decade, and they would show like some modern stuff, but most of the time they would show old stuff. So they have some interesting choices. So it's like more, maybe some experimental ones or lesser known films. They had there was some classics like Labyrinth and stuff. They had a Labyrinth 86 showing or screening, and then they would do like David Lynch. They would have a Weird Wednesdays on Wednesdays, and we don't know what the movie is on Wednesday. They don't announce it, so it's always a surprise on Weird Wednesdays. Yeah, but usually it's like a horror film or a classic, quote unquote slash. What? Not necessarily horror, but like, for example, Freaks is one that comes to mind. So like Freaks, like black and white films would be shown sometimes on those days. But they had a Twin Peaks night when The Return, season 3 of Twin Peaks was back. By back, I mean like it was airing new episodes. You know, 25 plus years later, they have a new season of Twin Peaks. Me being a big fan, had to catch that in theater. So my local theater, the Lunar, was showing Fire Walk with Me, the Twin Peaks film, 90s. And then the first episode of season 3, The Return. Yeah. And yeah, that was a great night. And then like other nights on Wednesdays, they would have a Razorhead, and they would have like a whole special of like David Lynch films like The Lost Highway and Mulholland Drive, you know, 2 of which are great David Lynch films. Speaking of which, his birthday was just yesterday. he would have been, may he rest in peace, but he would have been, what age he was supposed to be like? He was supposed to be like in his 60s or 70s, I think. I don't know. I have to look at it again. But yeah. Great artiste. Great mind, but sadly he had to, he will be sorely missed in the realm of films. A lot of his films has made it to Criterion Collection. It's like a high-tier boutique label that puts out remasters of movies onto DVD and Blu-ray. Nowadays, more Blu-ray than DVD, but I think the majority of his films has gotten Criterion release. I think some of which I do own. So I have Mulholland Drive. I've got the Twin Peaks set. So yeah. Oh, and I also have a Blue Velvet, but I haven't upgraded to the 4K one yet. I love Blue Velvet. I might actually rewatch that. Maybe this probably around February. I'll probably watch it. I love some of his work, man. It's a sad thing to hear, like Netflix wouldn't even want to work with him to put his project to to put his project forward. They'd actually rejected David Lynch's next project, and Netflix too. Yeah. No wonder why he's always against like watching a movie on phone. The whole video of him ranting about watching movies on phone or computer or whatever. But I'm sure he meant like something on a small screen. You gotta watch it on a big screen or like a home theater. Experience those films, But it's believable, I mean, if you appreciate a film, you would go as far as to watch it on a bigger screen, which is what I prefer too. I always like even playing, Monster Hunter. Having the 3DS on the go is great for portability, but for some reason I still find myself playing Monster Hunter on the big screen rather than the small screen, because I want that big screen experience, Even playing this right now, it's like, I'd rather play it on the big screen. Although, when Mario Kart 7 came out, that was the latest and greatest Mario Kart at that time, but it was only available on the 3DS. Played it online, the courses were greatly designed, but like, there was no home console version of it. Up until Mario Kart 8 with the Wii U, So, when a time came and then we upgraded to playing on that. Even though none of the courses would carry over, I don't think. They had some retro courses, but there were barely any from the 3DS courses. At least until 8 Deluxe with the Switch. But that was much later. Like shortly before this came out, this Mario Kart World. Switch 2. But yeah, everyone has their preferences on where they want to watch their movie or play their games. I feel like the majority of the Asian market, they tend to be more mobile and enjoy their media on mobile instead. Handheld mobile than on a big screen, unfortunately. I don't know. And I think it takes a person who appreciates the arts to go full screen, Big screen, I should say. And double gold coins? It's Waluigi over here. Getting ready for the mariachi. I think today is mariachi day. Just missing the guitar. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, I think I might have to up the volume for myself. Oh, a different Waluigi. Oh boy. Single shroom. I knew it. Yeah, take that. What if they do this? What if they balance it in a way where if you grab the singles, you get the better items? By better, I mean like, you know, getting like a, I don't know, golden shroom or mega shroom or something, or even a star. I haven't even got a star yet, I don't think. I've run into other racers that have a star, but when's my chance of getting a star? You must be like far back to even get one. You know, like reward the player that goes for the single, you know? The RNG of the items really matter a lot, but if you're not providing it for the player, then how can the other player get what they need, you know? It's like RNG of the items is just the deciding factor. Even if the skill levels are the same, but still. There'll be like moments where it's like, oh, I needed this item. Just a little boost, you know? Just go a little faster. The coins are limited to 20. It used to be 10, but now they expanded to 20. My gosh. Am I at the end of the line here? Oh. There we go. So you can catch up the first. Oh, gosh, that guy. Would have tried the shortcut, but I don't know. A little wary. A coin block that I know I don't even need. Boo's got it. Enjoy that coin block. It's my chance. Oh, that shell could have hit him. I'll take second. Good enough for me. Wow. Oh my gosh, Javenger. I just realized I was supposed to choose a Nabbit character. Let me see. Alright, I'll do that on the next one. Let me see, moving back out to the title screen. So BRB real quick. Yeah, I gotta change character. My gosh, that was like 2 hours ago. I didn't realize, I didn't connect the two things until I read it. I was like so into the rants, I totally blanked out. I read Nabbit, but I didn't think of tossing the character in the mix of this work. I forgot that Nabbit was in this, because I don't normally play as Nabbit. I just only realized it now. Alright, bring it back real quick. It's actually snowing a lot out right now. Guess I'll be shoveling some snow. Ba-da-ba-bow. Beep-be-doop-boo. Ba-da-ba-bow. Beep-be-doop-bow. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's get back in there. Getting a lot of pings on Discord. There's a game launch, the Lunars game that we played. The playtest of that is launching today, or launched yesterday. But man, did they ping a lot. They pinged like 5 times today, I think. I lost count. Let's choose my character. I'll continue with Knockout Tour, but yeah, maybe I'll try to reach 5,000. Was it Javenger one at Nabbit? I don't even know if I have Nabbit. I might have him. Let me see. Nabbit. Where is it? Oh, there. I do have Nabbit. Let's check the stats for this. Dolphin Dasher. Let's try this one. Pipeline. gosh. Donuts. Cloud Rally, there you go. Different route. I don't normally play as this guy. I'm about to find out whether this setup is good or not. But the previous setups were that. I mean, weren't bad. Just okay, but I think it really comes down to like the items and then using them at the right time. Racer name is R. Look at that, another one that goes with a double. And I just missed my chance of all of it. Gosh, all these coins. Dang it. Oh, come on. Can't turn that fast. Oh, yeah, that costed. Oh, look at patterns here. Oh, I see these patterns. They're like the vines that you hit, and then the coins from Super Mario World and stuff. The 2D platformers. Oh, actually, you know what? Super Mario Brothers 2. Yeah, would have this. Yeah, that was like a Super Mario Brothers 2, aka Doki Doki Panic. Oh. Majority of, it's a mix of 6,000s and 3,000s there. See, with all these tricks here, wouldn't even matter once you land. You still get the mini boost. And only the mini boost. Yep, not even boost at all. You just could glide, I guess. Toad with a blooper. Take that blue. Hey, how come the tricks come out so late? It came out late again. Didn't even come out at all in that last one. Press it like 2 times before landing. Maybe gotta press it harder or something? Just inching closer and closer. Shells clash. Oh, got a lane to myself, but it's very dangerous. Especially when you go like sideways like that, swerving sideways. Oh. Yeah. Want to hop on that guardrail and bounce back. Would've been cool. Yeah, I had a feeling. Run through. Shoot that shell already, dang it. Yeah, can't get on there. So weird. Oh, what the heck? What happened there? Oh, the guy is riding a truck. Forgot about that. No. Starting to slow down there. And I didn't have any other specials other than the boomerang. Scotty Mac. I think another thing that they could add, in terms of like different modes for this, is that when you make a lobby, or I guess like any lobby that you're in, even though it's like a global online race, like even this lobby here, they should always have a way to access the lobby ID, just in case there's like a slot that would open up, you know. Right now, it's around the time when the Japanese players would hop on, but yeah. I would like for there to be like a 6-character lobby ID code for any lobby that you're in, you know? That way you can invite folks in easily, you know? Doesn't matter which mode you're in. Whether you're doing the regular races, the knockout tour, you know? And if they ever add like another mode after that, it would be awesome. Co-op boss fighting mode, like that would be awesome too. Bring back the boss fights, the challenges, and make it online. make it an online co-op challenge. Like Fast Penguin does well with that boss fight during the Fairy Tale event. Like that was cool. Being able to jump high in the air and doing your special to land and do like a lot of damage on that boss. It's like that dragon. It's like a dark dragon that appears sometimes in some of the courses. Really cool. It's like one racer away from being included there. Yeah, let that be like a giant mech Bowser, you know, like how the Mario Party Jamboree does in the Bomb Squad mode. Like they need some of that. They need to put some of that in this game. Do like a giant pokey, you know, giant pokey that you gotta take down. Toss bombs at him, you know. Bring him down to his head, you know. Take away each part of his body until you reach the head. Either make it time-based or something. Bring back some of those challenges from Mario Kart World, or from Mario Kart Wii, bring it to World. It's right there. Look at all those slots right there. All the NPCs there could be filled. So we just have the lobby ID shown right here on the right side of the screen. Then have it, you know, shown like in one of the corners back there, or popping this open and see the lobby ID. That would be great. So other folks can join. Then again, this is a knockout tour. The more players, the worse, the more chaotic it gets. Lobby ID. Ooh, how come it shows a star? Okay. I think lobby ID should be up at the top right. The top right, or maybe like bottom right. They fell down. The crown has fell down. Off to the side. Dang, second blue. Taking 2 blue shells, man. Let's escape there. Nope. No way, I thought I avoided that. I thought I hopped to the side. Thanks. Mushroom boost there. No. Oh, I was gonna grab that. Dang, this is gonna end soon. I don't think I can make it. Come on. Shh, just barely. The heck, though? To avoid the star. Holy moly. Lots of shrooms. Really? A blue again? It's like 3 blues, yeah? Worse. Come on. Good at it. It's not even over yet. I thought that that finish line there was the last. Ooh, my guy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Come on, get out of the way. Good thing I made that one. Ooh, I don't want to drop off of that. Oh, those are the flowers that appear in Animal Crossing. I thought what they were called. But it's like the ultimate flower you can grow on the town. Oh man. Acceleration is so off. Man. I think if I think I probably would have gotten third if I didn't toss it that way. That's alright. Get those points. 4,800. Oh, apparently my friend Squee is streaming some Walking Dead. Oh, he's already ended. Okay. Yeah, he's actually playing Telltale's The Walking Dead video game for the first time. Curious to see how he's gonna enjoy that one. I remember streaming that back in like 2012, like towards the end of 2012. I think there's an old tweet from that too. Oh, hey there, Frost. Banana. I'm wondering how Valora. We're streaming over on Valora. For some reason, chat messages didn't come through to Beam. Let me test through the Beam real quick. Does this go through to Valora? If it doesn't, then I don't know how it's not connected. But apologies, I might not be able to see the chat over on Valora. But I'll try to open it up separately. Yeah, oddly enough, it doesn't connect to Valora's chat. I have to open up that as a separate window. Because we're streaming through Beam to broadcast over to Valora. Like Valora is one of the newer platforms. I also need to update the logo on the bottom to add to a bunch. We're also on Soop. Soop is the Korean-based site. The global is still around, I think, for the next couple months until they close it. But slowly it's merging to the Korean site. Kind of like how they did with Africa. The Africa era. Man, I think I might just I don't know if I want to resort back to regular races, but I think knockout, I could probably just raise it up until 5,000. To hit 5,000 points. Let's see. Gotta get those coins. Jimbo. Oh man, that was a big right there. Ooh, we got a snowman racer. There's a shortcut over there. Come on, get it, get it, get it. Come on, come on. Good, good. Man, playing dirty, man. Why, because I had red shells? You feel the need to run over me? Snowman player, man. But so dirty. Oh, look, we get them back. Need these coins. Whee! Oh man, having that bullet bill right in the center, more over at the center than how it normally would be. What the? It hit the snowman before it hit the birdo. It didn't even hit the birdo at all. I had to miss out on some coins. Ooh, it's an extra hop there. Zero Sama. Ice flowers. Nice. Ooh, good thing I made it. Come on, use that shell already. I was hoping I wouldn't land on them, but I was speeding up a little. Caught up to the shell. So there's the double. You know, I used to not go for the doubles back in like 8. I don't remember if 7 had it. It used to not matter for me, but like later on, I guess in the modern games, 8 Deluxe, and once they start to adjust the mechanics a little more, I was like, man, kinda want to get more items to use, because it's just, in general, it's just fun to use items, even if it's like bad ones, you know? Even if it's just like trashy items, like a banana, single banana or something, or single shell, green shell, you know? It's still something to use. Because you can still get like a single shroom or single items when you're in like below 5th place. When you could use like a star or triple items. Triple bananas, but instead you get a single banana. Like, the RNG is just not always on your side, you know? In your favor. Give me that crown. Well, that guy almost got me. could use it for the shell there. I used it as just so shortly before it arrived. If I had known, if I had looked at the map. My shell. Go, 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 go! Oh man. If it wasn't for that shell. Dang, that Bowser that was just right behind me. Come on, Beam. Why does Beam not support Flora? Isn't Beam supposed to combine all the chats into one? But it's not doing it for Flora. Just need to open the page. I think I have to have Edge browser, right? Edge browser for it to support some of the features for Flora. I forget which site it was. There's the pop-up. Yeah, I think what I'll do is maybe I'll set the pop-up URL for Ballora Chat to its own separate window, and it's just gonna be like its own another small window for me to look for. Oh, Frost, thanks for the raid. Over on Ballora. Ballora. Alright. Just keep that open for a bit. Get that star away from me! See, if I had leaned more towards the left, I probably would have been hit by it. That's why I went towards the right. You can hear the snow plows going over the streets outside. Expect a lot of snow tomorrow. I'll be shoveling all that. I'll wake up early to shovel them. Yeah, it was fun revisiting the movie Snow Day. Right on Snow Day, Sunday. This past Sunday. The old Nickelodeon film came out in 2000. And a lot of surprising stars that I've probably forgotten about. Chili from TLC, the R&B group. She was in there as like on the webcam, chatting with the news reporter or whatever. And then Chevy Chase as the weatherman. Iggy Pop also appears in the film. Oh my gosh, someone went up there. I thought to go up there. And that film was actually going to be the Pete and Pete movie. As in, you know, The Adventures of Pete and Pete, Nickelodeon. That Snow Day movie was going to be Pete and Pete. But they changed the main characters to Hal and Nat. And you can tell from those characters and their personalities, their lines, that it would fit so well as Pete and Pete brothers. Yup, I just hit the tail. It bumped me to the side. Whee! Look at that. I'm gonna have to screenshot that for later. Oh, have to take a snapshot of that, a still image of it. Whoa! Boom! I was just looking at that guy too. Luigi? Sarigi. Sarigi. Luigi Sarigi. Bones? Wow, why did the blue spiny shell go down there? They just like stick to the road. Pizza, pizza. Trying to deliver some pizza over here. Whee! Come on. Quit it. Quit it with this. Man, everyone's like... Wow. It's like that, huh? Thundershock, and then like the others in the back didn't get thundered, I assume. That's why they were able to like surpass. And then the slow acceleration leading up to that point, it's like, man, there's nothing to block that thunder or to recover from it. Yeah. Oh, my battery's charged. I think it's still got to charge. I don't know. Yeah, still got to charge this one here. Also, hey, a beast. Oh, the other Nabbit. Nabbit, are you following me or am I following you? We should team up together. Man. That's why we need that teams mode for knockout. Like, I would love that for global races. Global knockout. Yeah, I think it's good to specify global knockout. Separate global knockout from just regular knockout with you know, local wireless play or whatever. Yeah, I get to use all my items, yeah. Snow wheels. We're good, we're good, we're good. And there, Kamek. Alright, I'm gonna race towards the center here. Oh no, the boot just took it. Dang it. Oh, bet I can also do a trick off of the pole there. Yeah. Yeah, bring on that shell now. Got a snowman. Watch out for that. That Toadette. That nabbit behind me's got like red shells. I wonder why he's saving it for that. He could have used it on me. Oh, stop coming. Oh, it sounded a little better. Check could just save that. That Mario's just like flipping around. Come on. The only thing about this kart setup is the acceleration is a little slow. Can't pick back up. Especially when like you get hit towards the finish line. Like when you're about to cross the finish line and you get hit by like a shell or whatever. Just can't you know, recover fast enough. Then everyone just like zooms ahead of you. You see how it goes with these modern Mario Karts. I'll keep this shell. The bomb. Oh, I almost went on the ramp. Oh, it was a shell. I could have jumped there when he shot the boomerang, but gotta be really quick with it. Acceleration. There we go. Go, 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 go! Nice. Looks like last, oh, nearly in that last in line. Can't see what's happening there. The sunlight is like blocking all the items. Can't see what the double is. Everyone goes for the doubles. Sure. Oh, come on, stay away from me. Oh! Alright, just go this way. Up and through. Ba-da-ba-da. Like I should have kept that banana, but it's okay. We're in first. Don't miss it now. Oh, I'm gonna get it. No blue shells, please. No reds. Whee! Oh, I thought that was the end. Man, I really thought that was the end. Alright. No. Come on, man. Oh, man. Can I get it? See the other person down there. Oh boy. Think you might get it? Still very far away though. I feel like I could have kept that shell, but I don't have banana. Banana! Hello, Carlos. Trying to stay in first here. Hello and welcome, new people, over on Kick, on Velora. I don't always speak like that. And I think we got it. Nice. Wow, the other Nabbit is in second. Look at him shaking his booty. His booty. Oh man, look at that. Pretty proud of that. 125 total. Oh man, we're almost at 5,000. Clip that one later. 4996. Want to do a multiplayer? Yeah, sure. This is a knockout tour, but let's see if we can get folks in. Like if viewers want to join in, we can probably do a lobby. Cause I want to try out that knockout tour thing. So here, let's do online lobby. I think it's this one, right? Create room. I'll continue with Nabbit. Mario Kart 8s. Here, try this one. So you can join this one. I'm not sure if they could allow us to do the knockout for this. I'm gonna try and screenshot the clip. So this one. I think this is the one where he like did a handstand or something like that. It bounced off the tail. Oh yeah, it was like a giant Nabbit. Just jumping. Looks funny when he does that. Knockout Toro win! Whee! Alright, where was that moment where I had what screenshots? Was it this one? Oh. Rare. I want to get like this clip here uploaded. Whoop. Just jumping. Oh, wait. screenshot this. Wait, the booty shake. Full screen. I think. Yo! Right press it. Full screen. Where's that moment? Alright, there. Now, how do I screenshot this? Can't screenshot the screen now? What? Why? Oh man. Alright, I'll probably do it later. Alright, Carlos is in. How do we do... Oh, here we go. Room only? Knockout tour, teams, there you go. This is the thing that they added. 2 teams, 3 teams. But can we do... Oh, it's only against computers, right? That's where it is? Let's do hard computers. Hard computers, 150cc. And... Ooh, custom items. Let's do normal. Ba 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 da. Yeah. Oh snap. Knockout door. So this is room only? Oh, I can actually choose the course. The path, I guess. Let's do random. Oh man, the game looks more clearer when the sunlight is out. Peach Beach. There we go, we got teams. Team Red. I want to be on Team Blue. You know, I feel like there should be a minigame mode where you gotta hit the coconut. Hit the coconuts and bring them to the goal or something. First one to bring like 5 coconuts to the goal wins, you know? Do like a team minigame. Like, that would be awesome. Like, why don't they do that? Or they can do like a Rocket League sort of thing, you know? Copy Rocket League. Do a mode that's like Rocket League. Bring a giant coconuts to the goal, you know? On the beach and different locations. They need to expand upon that idea, you know? Like, how is it that I can come up with the idea, but the devs are not doing it? They're not integrating it into the game. That would make things so much fun. Look at what they did with Switch Sports, Nintendo Switch Sports. It's basically Rocket League, except you're moving your avatar. But they can even go more with Rocket League by doing it with Mario Kart. You know, they got the foundation for the game to exist. Yeah. Or they should call it Kart League. Kart League. Oh man. Kart League, Coconut League. I guess they would be like thematic. So what if the other one would be like a snowball or maybe cotton ball for the ice cream area, you know? I don't know, candy area or cotton ball. What else? Maybe like a fruits one, like a Yoshi fruits sort of thing. Like, that'd be awesome. Maybe for a dino area, we can probably do like an egg, like a Yoshi egg for a dino area. Yeah, and tossing the egg into the basket or something, you know? But all like, you know, team versus team. Getting the ball to the other side. Like, I need to write some of these ideas down, you know? And just like come up with like concept arts. and then tweet it out or something. I'm gonna have to do that. And I guess along with that, another mode I can think of may have something to do with like heating something up or working with like temperatures like ice and fire. So what if there's like a frozen character that you gotta unlock or something? Make it like a Mario Party minigame, and you gotta use the fireballs or the fire flower to shoot the fireballs, going back and forth to defrost a character like a Babam or something. I don't know, or giant Yoshi, you know. And then first team to finish defrosting that character, you know, the giant creature or whatever that's frozen, you know, they get the points, you know. Come up with more mini games. Like, I don't know why they don't. They have Knockout Tour, which is new. Then what else? Oh, what else? That's it. Just Knockout Tour. Coin battles back in, but regular battles in, but they could definitely come up with more modes, man. Cow! Ow! Carlos up there. Ow, ow! Man, skipping over the dash tiles. Whee! Koopa Troopa. Blue team. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't even see that. There's a Babam there. Is it Yoshi that dropped that one? Man, I was trying to avoid that all this time. Come on, red. Still got some ways away. Whee! Got a quack. Is there one more up there? Rosalina's up first? Wow. Come on, give me the red or something. Man, they don't give you like enough items to really catch up. Just coins. What am I gonna do with coins? No, Rosalina. Oh well. I like the steam just popping out of the wall there. Oh, there's a chance. Come on, man. Give some shrooms or something. Red shells, please. Oh, there you go. Blue. Thanks, team. Nice. Where am I going? Oh, that didn't even count. What the heck? Dude, that's unfair. That's such an unfair. Why even have that ring there if you can't even use it? Yeah, that's gonna mess me up. Baby Mario. Whoa! Get away, baby Mario! Ooh, green shell, eh? Oh, snap. What the heck? That's it? Oh, if I had known. I would have shot it sooner. Top 4, I see. Man, that Rosalina, man. Come on, baby Mario. Well, they're both blue. Man, even that blue Spiny did not slow down Rosalina at all. Wait, there was a Mario in between? How come Mario wasn't even... I didn't even see him. I saw the baby Mario though. Dang. Well played. Wop wop wop. From Brazil? Nice. Congrats. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I feel like they could do like a global knockout team race. Like they can go a little further, but maybe they're still building it. So who knows? Maybe in like 1.6 version, 1.6 or something, they can probably add it. But I feel like they could announce it during a direct though. It's like a small announcement. Let's say, oh yeah, this and this is coming to Mario Kart World. And also, I guess the current mode here too, like they could mention, oh yeah, did you know that we can race in Teams mode for Knockout Tour? But now you can do it globally, you know? Have like a Mario Kart World segment, and then just announce it during the direct. That'd be cool. So whenever the next direct will be, whether it be February or March or whatever, in time for the Zelda 40th anniversary and Mario Day details, you know, like I feel like the next direct is right around the corner. Either early February or mid-February. Definitely feel it. And we'll likely see like maybe more details on the live-action Zelda movie. Yeah, definitely calling it now. Yeah, adios, gracias. Actually, I think it's supposed to be Portuguese, right? Here, let's get back to knockout. I'll probably do like maybe a couple more knockouts. Oh yeah, gotta do one more at least so I can get the 5,000. Not sure I want to change the vehicle here. I think the acceleration would be important, so maybe this one? Ribbits? Ribbit nabbits? Rabbit rabbits? Hopefully the acceleration is a little bit better on this one. Ads coming up right now. We're on Twitch side. Ooh, nearly full lobby here. EHG, verified report suggests characters 1.5 patch. Notes, correction for translation, confirms update involved Kamek item rather than making him unplayable. Yeah, there was something about Kamek, and there was one other item that causes like a crash or something. Causes for the game to crash or closes the lobby or whatever. Haven't tested it out, but I think something, I don't know if that is fixed, or I'll have to look at the details again. Again, the official post is on Nintendo's Twitter. That will link to the Nintendo's website. Nintendo.com, and then like they would detail the update on 1.5. But yeah, look to their Twitter. They posted on the American one. So unless you're in like Brazil or Europe or something, I'm not sure they posted on there yet. I haven't checked. I saw it like 20 minutes before I hopped on, or half an hour before I hopped on this. I was like, oh, it's an update? A Mario Kart Tour? A Mario Kart World? Not Tour. But yeah, teams mode, team selection for Knockout Tour. Seems to work, but I feel like they could make it so that it's a global, like both the friends and the global tab, and not just friends tab. Otherwise, the lobby ID mode or method would work the same way, aside from you're only racing with CPUs after that. CPUs and human players. But you can't do like a global with randoms in that method, which is unfortunate. Damn it. Oh, I almost fell off. This car setup is not that bad. Hopefully the acceleration is alright. Certainly, yeah, probably a little bit better than the previous one. Rosalina? Gosh. Oh, blue. I think of the Leanne Rimes song, also called Blue. NBA King Boy, what the heck? What's next? NHL King Boy? I can remember the acronym for hockey. NH. Is it? Is that what it was? Oh, here comes a blue. Oh, I got Pianta. Storm Bros. Sumo Bros, yes, Sumo Bros. Those guys are cool. I don't know if they're actually playable. Would be awesome if they are. They're also in the new Mario Party Jamboree, which I need to get to. Need to check the new update for Mario Party Jamboree. No, none of the blue. Kapow. Let's talk about Pauline earlier at the beginning of the session, and how her design was likely inspired by, and just knowing about the trends at the time, you know. Oh, come on, come on. My gosh. Oh, hello. Oh, it's just the stream elements. Chocolate there? Oh my gosh, come on. Oh yeah, I am also on Rumble. You know, I feel like I should probably upload this one to Rumble. I've been mirroring some of the streams and time-lapse art videos over to Rumble. So you want to follow me on there? There's another streaming platform and just overall video upload platform, much like YouTube. Maybe it's a little more political focus, but I mean, it's got a rep. Parentheses bad rep of being a little too political. One. Oh man, I didn't make it. Man, everyone was just like rushing at the end there. Top 12, huh? So I shot there. Go, Rosalina, go, go! Oh. I'll continue spectating. Yeah, there is the URL for the Rumble side. Oh, I was supposed to tweet out on Blue Sky to show that I'm live. I'm starting to use Blue Sky a little more. I feel like when I mark myself as live, I should probably tweet an image out, maybe a screenshot from a game or something. Yeah. I'm also on there. If folks wanna find me there. Man, we're at Blue Sky. Should also find add another variant. That would be B Sky, because bsky.app is the URL for the site. So there we go. Yeah. So yeah, I'll likely maybe post a screenshot on Blue Sky again. If only Mastodon would also do the same, where they would mark a person as being live, or even Twitter /X, but I think you gotta be like live on Twitter side to be marked as live, and being a premium member. But we used to be able to stream on there. I think back around like 2021 or something. Or stream or multi-stream over to Twitter as well for the first time. So a lot of like Animal Crossing, a lot of Monster Hunter around those years. Alright, let's do one more. Lucky to I know. I'll try to get at least one more tour in. See how long it takes. I do want to feature this a lot more though. We got our 5,000, so that's pretty much the goal of tonight. But let's say we can get like another 100 points. We'll stick with Nabbit. The Kart setup was pretty good, so I'll try it again. Some fun colors though, purple and green, secondary. Look at his eyes. There's a shy guy back there. I'm gonna stop here and watch this guy jump. Oh, we can't rotate the camera. Nah. It would've been nice if we can rotate the camera around, but we gotta hold the thing. Oh, there you go. See, now we can do it. But when you press the X and rotate like this, you can't get the closer. Oh, I noticed the dashboard for this car here. It's made to look like a frog's face, and then the speedometers are the eyes. That's pretty neat. Neat little detail there. And half of this list here of players are like, you can obviously see like half of them are Japanese players. They're hopping on, man. Alright, one more knockout tour. My gosh. Everyone's fighting for the same item. Whee! Man, do I miss Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii! Some of the music in this iteration reminds me of music in Mario Kart Wii. It's when it starts to get more jazzy, like jazz fusion sort of a music style. Quite an upgrade, I think. More sophisticated sounding soundtrack. Started with Wii. Oh my gosh, can I make it? No! Okay, let me do one more. Totally forgot that this was a knockout. Man, I was like one away. Let's do one more honest one. I want to get a good chunk in. Get those flips. Also, the items look a little bit different in this one. A bit more shinier. More colorful, I guess. Oh, forgot there's a medallion up there. And there we go. This car reminds me of the one that's in Simpsons Hit and Run. Or I guess the Simpsons family car. I think it's supposed to be like purple or green. Either Homer's car or Marge's car. But then there's also the Homer that was built by Homer's brother, Uncle Herb. The Homer. Man, it's pretty wild to see like Fortnite has turned into the Simpsons. They collab with the Simpsons. Come on, Nabbit, get the heck out of my way, man. Jeez. We're on the same team. You and I are the same. Oh yeah, I unlocked the Peepa recently too. Back in December or something? Let's go this way. Whee! Crush everybody. Oh snap. I thought I had a different item. Sorry, Nabbit. Dang, man. Whee! Come on, man. Can't jump any further. I think I hit someone there. Gato Grognon? Oh, that was a direct hit. Come on. No, don't get stuck there. Oh, man. That's such... I didn't know you can actually go on that railing. That's a very difficult railing to stay on. Oh wow, really? Hey man, I'm telling you man, it's those Japanese players, yo. Gotta be on top of that. Ethan, I bet he's I bet they're American. USA. Let me see. I could probably fit another one in. Yeah, let's do one more. Before you know it, it'll be like another hour after. Whoops, there goes my link. The little link just like fell down. Do 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 do. So what else? Check Soop site. Alright, send this one over. I don't know why the chat input is not allowing me to paste. What? I can't use emotes here? Boop. Wow, doesn't allow me to send, huh? I don't know what it is over on Soop. I can't even type into there. Like, I can type in the typing field, but I can't enter the text. Like, I can't press the enter to send it for some reason. Oh, maybe it requires either Chrome or maybe like a Chromium browser to send the messages. So I'll have to open up a Edge browser or something. Oh, I don't know why they don't build the site to be more friendly with Firefox and stuff. Come on, man. I wonder why when I send messages from Beam it doesn't go over to Soop. But then it does go over to it has issues going over to the global Soop, but at least eventually it would go through. It just takes some time to load it, I guess, and for it to connect. But it doesn't always go through. Just sometimes. And now the Korean site is having some issues with the chat. So I gotta use like the right browser to operate correctly. The red show just went to the side. That's so weird. Was she? The giant sidestepper. No, my boomerang. Happened again. Go this way. Could have gone over the mud. And then cross the line. We're still in. Nice, nice, nice. Wrecking Crew Wario. The Wrecking Wario. Yeah, so tomorrow likely Animal Crossing. We'll probably do the VIP room for the hotel, and I don't know, we'll probably like mess around with the decors and maybe decorate the dock a little bit. The hotel dock. And yeah, just do our dailies in that. Quote dailies. Chat with the villagers. I think that if there's one thing to check in the newer content for Animal Crossing 3.0 would be to chat with, like, you know, to see who's in town, who's in the village and stuff. Because there'll be like, they would swap in and out daily. And I did check today, so I'm gonna have to show some of the screenshots for tomorrow. And Boots came back. Along with Boots, there was like a bunch of other new ones. So yeah, I'll just show them tomorrow. May probably hop on early tomorrow. Be around like 5 p.m. my time, Eastern. So we can get some daylight in, you know? Maybe even sooner, we'll see. But I do have to get some things done in the daytime, so. But as soon as I'm free and available, I'll try to set up a stream for Animal Crossing, and I don't know, it could be a two-parter for that day, tomorrow. Technically today. The Thursday, 22nd. But we'll see. Not sure what the other game will be though. Still looking for my GameCube adapter to use on the Switch. I don't know what happened to it when after I finished Luigi's Mansion. But I think that the battery went just depleted. Oh, did we cross it? Oh no, gotta be top 8. Okay, I think that's good. Easy Pro. I like the sprite there. 16-bit sprite. The old shell. Yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons 3.0 tomorrow. We'll check out the VIP room and whatever else. And then we'll go from there. I'm not sure what the second game will be. I do want to get some GameCube stuff, but I want to be able to use my original GameCube controller. And using the adapter, the 8-bit do one, I can't find it. I don't know what happened to it. I'll have to look around and see if we can find it. It's gotta be somewhere around here, like around the desk and stuff. But yeah, until I find that, and then we'll get to doing some more of those GameCube games. But I think I have an idea. Thursday throwback. We may do some N64. I have to check out some of those new games that they added to the, or I guess old games that they recently added to the N64 app. So we'll see. Alright. Past playlist for this game, Mario Kart World. Find over on YouTube. I don't know if I have a proper playlist or command for this, but there should be a playlist over on there. Just pop up, then I'll do a VOD search, YouTube search, or VOD search. Mario Kart. And that's like the general Mario Kart command. Or search, I guess. But World should also pop up as a playlist, which would include this one. And I'll mirror this VOD over to Rumble as well. Trying to mirror some of the videos over on that side. Pretty soon we'll start streaming on there as well. So lots of new platforms, streaming platforms. and I need to update the logos, the icons. Anyways, I'm gonna take off for now. Have yourselves a refreshing night or day. I'll see you in the next one. Later.
See you next time!